Welcome to Financial Investing Radio, where you'll learn the secrets for consistent, high-probability returns in the financial markets for additional income to change your life. Grant applies consistent, high-probability trading systems for the financial markets. He's only recently started sharing these tried and true market secrets. As a gift to listeners, Grant is offering his roadmap to high-probability financial control. Go to financialinvestingradio.com and download yours today. Now, here's your host and trading veteran, Grant Larson.
Hey everybody, this is Grant. Thank you for joining. So I was hiking in the mountains with some of my boys years ago. We could see in the distance the storm that was, coming towards us. And in the mountains, as you know, during the summer, there's often afternoon rainstorms. So we noticed that this was approaching fast, and we had no ponchos, no umbrellas. We still had a long ways to go before, we could get to something that was reasonably going to cover us up. So as the storm got closer, we noticed it got very dark very fast, and so it started to rain really hard. Suddenly, though, the rain turned to hail, then it turned to golf ball-sized hail. Pretty soon, it got as large as baseballs. Dads and kids were screaming, and, people were trying to find to get under something. Anyway, recently I was talking with a budget and savings expert, and he's got this ability to set financial goals and a really cool system to help him reach those financial goals with amazingly simple techniques. And so he's now in this position, as you can see from the title, right? Went from $300 to $70,000, right? He's now in this position where he's asking himself, where should I invest my money, right? How can I grow my capital without getting too far out, on the risk profile, right? So you want to keep the risk in, but you still want to be able to grow it a little more quickly, right, than you might through typical means. So the power of his story is that he worked with a very simple, very consistent system that he developed. So, I emphasize simple, I emphasize consistent. He let me, have a sneak preview of it. I was like, man, how are you doing this? Now, I've known him a long time, and I've watched him apply the system, but he's not been sharing, much around that, right? Exactly how he's doing. Recently, when I was talking with him, he shared an idea about how he created a financial shelter applying this system. Kind of like this rainstorm, right, that I was talking about. So he's got something that protects him from financial storms. So I've asked him to come talk with us on this podcast, and he's agreed. So he's going to come and talk about how he went from $300 to $70,000 applying this one simple technique. Now, it has put him on the side of having his money start working for him. That's been the benefit or the outcome, right, of having this ability to say, I'm going to apply this system so that I'm not just working for the money, but it's working for me. So he has started working with me in my Facebook group. So I have a Facebook group, right? It's called Profitable Wealth Strategies. So come join us in the group and stay tuned for when he comes and joins me in this podcast. It'll be fairly soon. Take a look, and he's going to start sharing these tips and techniques. All right, now on a related note, and these two are connected. So one of the professional traders that I work with has developed a key technique to help you have the discipline to apply any method or investment strategy, including the one that I was mentioning a moment ago, right? Which we're going to look at. But when you get some method or some strategy, maybe you already have one, which is awesome. But how many of you have gone through times where you've known what the right thing to do is, but you don't do it? I know that's certainly been me. I've gone through that. So, this trader has discovered the ability to train our mindsets to be able to overcome that. And she has graciously agreed also to come speak on this podcast as well. So what I find amazing is, of course, the connection between these, right? So I'm talking about one person who's got this powerful system to take our everyday pieces that are around us and be able to create a financial shelter that ends up growing our capital so that then we can get into a position to do investing. That is a critical step. As part of doing that, sometimes all of us, regardless of how simple things are, sometimes we need that mind shift, right? We need the ability to have the right mindset so that regardless of whatever the methodology is or an investment strategy or saving strategy, then we have this ability to actually execute on that. And those two are definitely connected. So I'm grateful that both of these individuals are going to be coming and talking soon. What I also find amazing is how many stories are out there that people have to share. And so you might have a story as well. So here's two calls to action, right? The first one is, hey, come join my Facebook group, Profitable Wealth Strategies. Come join us for the conversation and the lessons learning. And number two, if you'd like to be interviewed on this podcast, hey, send me a request. You can send it to grant@financialinvestingsecrets.com. That's grant@financialinvestingsecrets.com. Or come join Profitable Wealth Strategies Facebook group. Either way, you can get in touch with me and express your desire to do that. Would really look forward to that. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining. And until next time, get some financial shelter.
Thank you for joining Grant on Financial Investing Radio. Remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Don't forget to download your free roadmap to high probability financial control before you make an investment decision. Visit financialinvestingradio.com now.